Go.
Hey you guys, Damon D'Amico here, D'Amico Dance Company, Houston, Texas. This is Jessica Miller. She's going to help me out with the advanced class recap for August 10th, West Coast Swing. And a couple of weeks ago we did a piece of Hugo and Stacy, and we said that we were going to go ahead and add the next couple of movements that they did because they were cool. So we went back tonight and added a little piece of that. This was Hugo and Stacy from Jack and Jill Arama, if I believe. And so here's what happened. So from a cross hand, just playing around and adding a couple of walks. So I'm going to show you from the top. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is not exactly what they did. He did a leapfrog while doing that action. I would say that there's a percentage of you out there that would see it and you'd be like, yes, I want to learn that. And it's cool, and if you're capable, that's great. But it's extremely advanced. They're really cool, advanced pro dancers, and he does some really trick stuff. And if I showed you that move and taught you that move and you go out in public and it doesn't work, you would continue trying it, and the ladies aren't going to appreciate it. So when you're ready to learn that move, you can send me a message and maybe I'll make a video for you. But I didn't do what he did. Here's what he actually did on the video. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, and 4. So I showed a more practical version of the pattern is what I ended up doing so that I could give her just a normal open break. In class, I broke this down in sections. First, I showed the guys, I said, hey, you know how to do a sweetheart fold. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and you went 5 and 6, and she did a workaround anchor for 7 and 8. And I'll do that from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, workaround anchor 7 and 8. You should know how to do that if you're learning some advanced stuff. From there, I said, hey, you know how to give the lady an open break. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, we go 5 and 6, give her an open break, 7 and 8. And we could do many, many exits from here. I could pick up this hand, take this one down, let the top one go, and send her out to a normal anchor. Some of you already do open breaks with scissor hands like this and pick this up and do like some yokes or drape over the head with both arms out to an anchor. So you've got options that you can do from that open break. All of these elements are important for the success of the pattern that I'm showing you. If you go back like 3 weeks, we did a couple of movements that were similar to this where the guys crossed over, took this foot and tossed that hand down and gave the lady a send out. So you can go back and check those out as well. They're all kind of in the same vein. So let me go from this other side, sorry. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If I was going to do this normally and finish with a natural exit, then I would just go ahead and do a triple step on the 7 and 8. But it's going to be way easier for you, and even on the more advanced version that he did a walk on the 7, 8, which will work much better for you. So I'm going to move across to the other side of the slot like I normally would so that she's downstage of me, meaning closer to the camera. While she does a 7 and 8, I do a 7, 8. We are now both on the left foot. So I made sure that I still led the rock in the open break as well as I would if I was going to get her to redirect for another pattern. You can see she's clearly on her left foot. From here, it's a little different because we don't have the space. I can't run from her here. So when you land on the 8, if you guys would simply pick up your left hand and then pick up your right, but bring your feet together. She's going to go 1, I'm going to go 1. This is where you want to get to. So I brought my feet together. My feet were like this on 8. I bring my feet together and take my right hand up to the ceiling. I'm looking over my left shoulder to find her. She's going to go and 2. So she does a 1 and 2. I do a single step for 2. So I'm going to turn now with my weight on my right foot. I'm going to turn on my right. She's going to go and 2, and I'm going to let that go and let her step out for an anchor for 3 and 4. She did a crossover in the front anchor there. I would say that's going to happen naturally a lot of the time when you guys turn the lady around. If there's any under rotation, you ladies can always do that anchor variation that she just did. So when she comes around, she doesn't feel like she's square enough around to reach back for a natural anchor. So it feels like go across on the inside and out. So she kind of just gave you a little bonus move there. If you guys are out of her way and you turn around and your weight's on your left and you go 1 and 2 and you get out of the way, she'll make it around to face you for a normal anchor or a slide or whatever it is that she wants to do. Guys, your footwork is really important. You need to work on the hand arriving on 1, your right hand straight up to the sky, and you need to do a 1, 2. So this was 7, 8, while she did 7 and 8. My left hand goes over my head kind of close. It doesn't have to be extended. I'll take it over my head and step onto my right foot for 1, and then take this down a spiral staircase to her back for 2, and I'm stepping the direction that she's going, and then I have a natural anchor for 3 and 4. Biggest thing that the guys did, this is a tricky pattern, that's why I'm spending extra time on it. The guys all felt like going in negatively through space in opposition to the lady. So the mistake they were making was going over here, and she now can't go down the floor. She doesn't feel like she can move down the slot. Maintain where you are in the slot. Here's 8. Maintain where you are in the slot for 1. Now about face and step down the slot, which puts that pressure on the lady's back and sends her down the slot, kind of like a quick out right there at the end. No, I'm being long-winded, so I'm gonna do that one more time. It goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hers being triple step, 7 and 8, 1 and 2, anchor 3 and 4. Thank you very much, Jessica. That's the pattern we worked on. Thanks.